Hello everybody, welcome to Hermitcraft. I am your resident zombie Cleo. We are here today to do a thing in the domey thing. The domey thing that I really need to remember what it's called. The lunar base. Yes, the lunar base. As you remember. Oh, there was a genius post about how to fix this by pushing blocks down onto the models. And I will do that when I have a brain. I am a bear with very little brain. So I don't know why I said that, but okay. So today what we are going to do is we're probably going to take down this pillar and probably this pillar, and we're going to make a giant torus. However, what we might do is we might keep that pillar there and I don't know, maybe make a feature of it if it gets inside the torus as a sort of like, we have to build around this one. So I am going to make a giant glass donut, not a baked bean tin can that's pulled in on itself, as I said earlier. Earlier meaning the last episode. But yeah, I'm an idiot. I mean, it's not like this was actually news, but yeah, I'm an idiot. We can accept this. Move on. Right, so I've plotted the inner circle. The outer circle is going to be significantly larger than that. At least 10 blocks, I think. Maybe. Sort of out here-ish. We might miss that tower, we might not, but we'll see. We'll see. We'll see. Woohoo! I've got like a base type thing, and this we might have to make like a kind of domey thing that encapsulates this for study. But yeah, we've only got to take out that little doodly there and possibly this. Maybe I'll rebuild it. Maybe I'll encapsulate one of the ones that hasn't been busted open. But we'll see. We'll see. So we've got like a donut. We've got a donut tin can baked bean thing. Yeah. Shut up. Just shut up. It made sense when I thought of it. I mean, it doesn't make sense now because obviously, but it made sense when I thought of it. So I'm gonna smooth out like the floor and everything of this place. I'll be right back when I've done like I suppose I'm gonna do the bubble and then I'll be back. That makes sense, right? Right, so I made the donut and that Enderman over there is very annoyed with me, I think. I'm never quite sure, to be honest. I've been trying to figure out what I'm going to be putting in there. I need an airlock between the two sections of the dome, because I figured like that's the first thing they put in, and then this is the sort of like the secondary ring. So you might have some of what you've got in there, but maybe some you know, more options. There's a food container, entertainment area. I mean, I'm thinking about doing sort of like an internal ring, because I'm reminded of that scene in I don't know if you've seen 2001 where they're just sort of running around inside the space station, and I kind of wanted that kind of feel, so I'm gonna do some stuff. Okay, so a little bit of decoration. I decided to put this isn't the decoration, this is just planning out where it's going. This is basically where the iron supports are going to go. I figure I'm going to have like I say a 3 wide, but this block and then these 2 blocks on either side, and then we can maybe decide where lanterns and stuff go. That should be fun. That should be fun. And I want to do that before I start on with this. So I'm going to get to it. I'm going to put in some lanterns and stuff, and it should look pretty neat. Pretty neat. Right, so I've added some lighting in. I've put one in the middle of each of the inner ring, because that sort of reflects out here, and then I've got one on each side, one in the centre so it lights slightly outside, so it actually gives it quite a nice sort of like an eerie glow. I'm gonna show you that. But yeah, one on the outside and then that one in the centre on each corner of the circle. But yeah, if you look here, you got like this nice little eerie glow sort of halfway through. That's I like that. That's coming along nicely. Now, this running track, I've got to do an airlock here. It's pretty much going to be a simple sort of like airlock that goes from one side to the other. So it's not really going to have anything in it, it's just going to be like steel iron doors, so it's not really worth mentioning. I'm not sure if I want the inside layer of this to be flat, because you see it comes down here, but I do kind of want a ring around the centre that the astronauts can go jogging through if they so desire, I suppose is the term I'm looking for there. But I also kind of want hey Tango. I also kind of want like doors. I mean, this floor will probably stay in places. I'm just not sure where. I kind of want one little area to be sort of like the oxygeneration unit, which is basically going to be trees and stuff. I want one area to be sports and recreation. I don't know. I need to figure out what I want to do in this area that would be... I mean, I'm going to start with the oxygeneration unit because of course I am. I think we're going to keep things the way they are. I'm going to put in a track all the way around. I think the track might be made of obsidian because I took out that pillar that was in the thing, and then I think I'm just going to have an obsidian. I think I'm going to keep it all the same level because, yeah, terraforming seems like a thing they would do. So I'm going to dig out a path, I guess, before I decide I'm going to put obsidian in it. Oh God, I'm putting obsidian in a jogging track. Okay, right, getting started then. Right, so I've got my obsidian path in, and I'm going to do, I'm not sure what I'm going to do next, actually, thinking about it. I think I'm going to make this back part a place where they're going to have, like, bushes and stuff, which means I need to go to the real world and collect some stuffs. Right, so I've started the... something has just occurred to me. Something has just occurred to me. What has occurred to me is that Enderbobs are going to start picking up this dirt if we don't figure out a way to stop them. So, I can use snowball turrets, I suppose. Maybe, how would I figure in snowmen? I mean, I could, I mean, the obvious thing is to put them in the walls. But I'm not sure. I don't know where they shoot their snowballs from, so let's clear this area out of ender jerks and get ender pearls on the way, and then I can go and have a look and see some snowmen in action that are on the outside. Okay. Right, so they fire out from their mouths, basically. Okay, that's something I can cope with. I can cope with them firing out their gobs, which gives me an opportunity to put these sort of at ankle height, I suppose, is the idea. Right, I kind of want to put them in this wall, so I want to put one here, basically. Now... I need to take that out anyway. Oh, I have no room in my inventory. None. Okay. Right. So, if I put a snow block, I do actually have some of those. I knew this was going to be a thing, but I wasn't 100% sure how it worked. Right. If I put one there, it's going to immediately try and climb out. So I need to block it off there. I need some space up here, but I also need to deal with the fact that this area needs some work. Needs some work, guys. It needs a lot of work, actually. Right, so if I do that, and we just need to have some kind of... Get out of the way. Need some bubble at the back. I'm gonna I'm going to do one and see what happens. Right, so that's the sort of outside shape I've got them going on with. And on the inside, I'm gonna put the glass and the iron back over them once they've got their heads on, and I'll be back and I'll show you it when I get inside. Right, so if I put the head on this one, it should shrink to below that block. Right, now all I need to have in there is I need to have the glass and that in, and I can take that away. And there I have a you git stink. Give me back my dirt. Goodness sake. Takes like 5 seconds. 5 whole seconds. And I'm going to need one here as well, and I'm going to need one on the other side just to keep the dirt where it's supposed to be. And you know, there we go. This is our defense turrets. Our defense turrets. Okay, so I've got my anti-mob defense turrets in place, and I'm going to start growing grass here as kind of a thing. The way I figure it is that they grow grass as an extra means of obtaining oxygen, and what we're going to do is we're going to basically make sort of like a little plant garden, as opposed to a rock garden, I suppose. I mean, yeah, I can see my logic in that answer, but it's going to be like a very, this is not designed to create them food. I'm going to have like a little food terrarium dome kind of deal over there. This is purely here for oxygen, so it's going to have like little bushy plants with the maximum amount of leaves and etc, etc, if you know what I'm talking about. You probably don't. I'm not sure I know what I'm talking about. However, I am going to get on that, you know, just so we can. Right, so I've got a nice little area with some little snowman-y turrets. The grass is growing very slowly, but the way I figured it is they need the plants for oxygen. So what they're going to do is they're going to keep them in a very contained sort of shape. So, you know, the long, thin thing seems to work reasonably well as an idea. I'm going to get rid of you. Go away. Dead. Yeah, so now I need to figure out how I want to do, like, there needs to be some kind of, in this area, I'm thinking some kind of piping along the ceiling that would, you know, either, I mean, there would be sprinklers. Well, actually, no, water is a bit too precious for sprinklers, isn't it? If you're in a place where there is no water. Oh, that could be a thing that I could build around here. It's like a water pump kind of dealy thing. But maybe some pipes to transport oxygen to a big, like, condenser kind of thing. I don't know why you would condense oxygen, because liquid oxygen not good for you. But anyway, I need to build some kind of tank thing. Enderman. Well, you've done all of nothing. That's not good. That's not good. Maybe aerial turret? I don't know. I think the only way that we can keep them out for the moment is just lighting. I need to put some more thought, although there aren't that many in here. Thinking about it, as things go, I mean, it's pretty light and they pretty much stay outside. So, I mean, this area is probably lit up enough. I'll put him back later. Not today, but later, when I have the chance. So, oxygeneration. How would I mean, I've brought like several things. I mean, I could put a sign on there. I mean, let's have a look at polished andesite. I mean, if I had be right back. I'm going to play with some ideas. Right, so that's sort of where I am at the moment. We've got these like two little oxygen cylinders, which are not enough to power the whole base. I'm not going to lie. But actually, I kind of like the andesite for this because it's sort of like a two-tone thing. And then, I mean, oxygen is usually red. But I mean, I could put like another couple over here, maybe. I could do that. I just want another couple, guys. Just let's not go nuts. And then they can have the same sort of deal. Oh, that wasn't good. That was not what I meant to do. Can see how we would think it was, considering I did it and everything, but no, it's just not a thing I intended. Right, so you've got these oxygen pipes. Kind of not sure how I want to handle the oxygen pipes. I kind of want to either scoot along the back or maybe just have like random pipes going. I mean, I could have like sort of random pipes going. I mean, it would be really good if they could just, you know, if they could do them sideways. I would really like it if they did it sideways. But, you know, those sorts of pipes just sort of maybe gathering in. Or I can imagine these are sort of gathering in oxygen. In fact, I kind of like that idea, though. So it gives it a nice kind of not quite jerry-rigged effect, I suppose. Okay, down. So those sorts of things are gathering in the oxygen and taking it to all sorts of places. I think for now I'm done. I mean, if you've got any ideas, I mean, maybe dials and switches on the tanks and everything, and, you know, readings. I mean, I'm not sure what I'm actually aiming for on this bit, but, you know, I kind of like it. It's all good for now. It's all good for now. But I think with that, I'm calling it there. I need to make like a food area, you know, like a small vegetable patch sort of around here somewhere. And then I'm not sure. And then I'm genuinely not sure. So anyway, I've been Zombie Cleo. This has been Hermitcraft Space Base, class dismissed.